It really happened. Bitcoin just hit $56,000. So I think that as time is passing and a lot more people are getting used to cryptocurrency, getting used to the idea, I think that it's becoming a lot more comfortable because let's say, for example, there's credit cards. You guys know what credit cards are. People don't really know how they work underneath. They don't know, magnetic strips or the whole system, the whole digital system behind it. I don't know the system, but people still trust it enough to use it. So I think that you're seeing a lot more institutional people, a lot more people like hedge funds and Robinhood and Elon Musk and all these people that are now endorsing Bitcoin and endorsing cryptocurrency, that I think that is looking good. So if we look at my screen right here, it's crazy what I'm looking at. So I just refreshed this like 2 seconds ago, and $56,165 per Bitcoin. That's insane. You can see that in 24 hours it's been rising a lot, but it's also very, if you look at this right here, it's also very volatile. So by these 24 hours, that doesn't mean that it's always like that. And a week ago, that's crazy. Look at that. A week ago, it was worth $47,000. A month ago, $31,000. A year ago, look at that. I was doing some research, and this bull run here is outpacing any other bull run in the history of the freaking world. Look at this. So a year ago, March 2020, I should have gotten in on that. Wow, that's crazy. March 2020, it was worth $5,000. I had $5,000 a year ago. Damn, that sucks. And obviously you can see that this has far been outpacing. So in the history of Bitcoin, look at that. That's insane. That's so crazy. And the life since 2014, the farthest that it goes back is I think $104.50. I would have had a lot of Bitcoin. Damn, I think back then, 2014, I don't remember how old I was, but I think I had like $1,000 or something saved up. I could have had 10 Bitcoins. That would have been, what, 10 times $560. I could have paid my mom's house off. That's crazy. And you can see that a lot more companies like Tesla, look at this, Tesla buys 1.5 billion in Bitcoin and plans to accept it as a payment. That's some credibility right there. It's really bringing to the table that I think the normal people, I think like average everyday people like you and me, maybe you and me, maybe you're Elon Musk, and if you are watching this, Elon Musk, subscribe, please. Hit me up with a comment too, so that people know that you've been here. Yeah, that adds a lot of credibility. Normal people like you and me, I think we know that we're not as experienced as all these institutional, people that specialize in these kinds of things. I'm just a college student. So I think that seeing people like this and know what they're doing, invest in it, gives a lot of normal people confidence to invest in it. But I think that we should really be trying to get in as early as possible, to be honest, because I think that this is really going up. And with so many videos and so many news articles of people that are forecasting that Bitcoin is going to go to the moon, it's going to be super expensive. I think that you can't deny the fact that hype has something to do with it, but I think that in this situation, the hype is just to buy into it. I don't think that it's going to be a one-off of people that buy into the hype and then sell off, like Dogecoin, for example. I think that Bitcoin is going to be real, and once people are in it, once people are hyped up into it, I think that people are going to stay. Yeah, that's some credibility, man. That's insane. You can see that Apple Pay can now be used to spend and receive Bitcoin. That's crazy. The fact that Apple Pay is something that's so common in apps nowadays to be able to accept Bitcoin, that's really a normalization of Bitcoin, really, of cryptocurrency. So what does that mean for you and me? As you can tell, I am probably a little bit biased just because I think that I've done a lot of research into the technology behind it and stuff like that, and I really believe in it. I won't lie. I could see it being an everyday use case in all different forms. I think that the fact that it's there's no choking point that makes transactions slow because everything is decentralized. So for example, normal banks, the choke point is the bank when you're trying to transfer something, because there's so many transactions that are trying to be processed through one entity. And with cryptocurrency, it's so easy and so much cheaper in terms of relative to normal payments that we consider normal today, I guess, that I could see it being used, like, let's say for example, games where you build up coins. Like, if y'all remember, I think when, it might still be on there, but I used to play Farmville when I was a little kid, and so you just build up your farm and you build up coins to build up a better farm and stuff like that. Eventually I could see that being a cryptocurrency and it being so easy to convert to real money, where people will be actually farming. Let's say it's Farmville, you're building up a farm, but whatever you build up with your farm, you could actually turn that into real money. How the valuation of that would work, I'm not sure. I don't think that Farmville money would be worth a lot of real money, or real Bitcoin, or whatever the dominant power is. But I could see that happening, and I think that it's gonna work. So in terms of you and me, I would just say do your research into what kinds of cryptocurrencies you buy into, because I don't think that you should necessarily only buy into Bitcoin at this point. I think that the hype in Bitcoin is already there. I think that there's a lot of value in these altcoins that aren't that expensive right now. I think that they could really exponentially, go somewhere in the way that Bitcoin did. I just think that things need to level out because it's so new. Everything is just so new. So we don't know in what way and how people will use it yet, so we don't know exactly what kinds of cryptocurrencies would fit best. But as the hype goes up and as more people start using cryptocurrency, I think that it's going to be really normalized. And I think that's, get in on it now, even if it's a very negligible amount of money. In fact, I would only say invest what you're willing to lose with any investment in general. Only invest what you're willing to lose. But in this case, looking at the technology behind it and how much support there is for it now, I think that it's going places personally, but not financial advice. Don't get me twisted. But me personally, like I said in my other video, I invested my college savings in there. So we will see how that goes. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to, subscribe to my channel and leave a like down there. It would really help a lot. I'm really trying to grow right now. So yeah, and let me know any other kind of videos that y'all want to see.